Alright, what's going on? How's it going, guys? How's it going? Alright, what's going on? How's it going, guys? How's it going? Well, welcome back to another abandoned video. So here we are. Now, if you guys remember a few weeks ago, when I did the video across the street from where I'm at right now, well, I shouldn't say across the street, but next door in the next shopping center from where I'm at right now. If you guys remember about a month or two ago, no, not even 2 months ago, maybe about a month ago, just a couple of weeks ago, I did a video when I revisited the abandoned American roadside burgers here in Smithtown. Remember when I told you guys I wanted to do a video here at the abandoned Fresh Market supermarket here in Smithtown, and I couldn't do it because there were people here clearing out the store? Well, it's over now. So now, there's nobody here clearing out the store no more, and I just took a walking around this place. You know, we're just walking around taking a look, and I wasn't going to do a video here because, you know, they got film. They got black film on most of the windows, but there is a few windows that we're able to look, you know, that we're able to look inside of. And I looked inside and they stripped the place clean. The whole place is gone. So there's nothing in there. They cleared out the whole store. So I'm here to do a video for you guys, you know. So pretty cool. I figured I was in the area. I figured I'd do a video for you guys. I'm going to do a video here. And then I'm going to go across the street over here, right in front of me on the other side of the shopping center. And I'm going to do the abandoned. And I also said it in that video too. I also said it in that American Roadside Burger video that I'm going to do a video over here at what was once Capital One Bank. And then it turned into an urgent care center. And then they closed it. And now it's abandoned. So I'm going to do the Fresh Market here. And then I'm going to go across the street at the other shopping center. And I'm going to do the abandoned Meadowright Urgent Care. So it should be cool. Yeah, that abandoned Meadowright Urgent Care over there across the street of the other shopping center. That used to be a Capital One bank a long time ago. And then they closed that bank, and then they reopened as an urgent care center named Meadowright. And then Meadowright closed, and now it's sitting there abandoned. So I'm going to do two videos. I'm going to do a video here at the abandoned Fresh Market here in Smithtown, which was located at 138 East Main Street, Smithtown, New York, 11787. And then I'm going to go across the street at the other shopping center, right there in the corner, and I'm going to do the video of the abandoned urgent care that was once a Capital One bank. Pretty cool. So yeah, man. So I waited a while, you know, I waited a little bit to do a video here at this abandoned Fresh Market supermarket because, you know, when I wanted to do a video here initially, there were still people here clearing out the restaurant. They had U-Haul trucks, they had loaders and everything, and people clearing out the restaurant, clearing out all material, cleaning out all equipment. So I didn't want to be a burden, and I didn't want to bother anybody, you know, and obviously I didn't want to, you know, alert anybody, you know, and I didn't want to draw attention to no one, you know, or draw attention to anybody. You know what I mean? You know, just like the time, and I don't have to, you know, even say it, but you guys remember what happened over there and you know, at the abandoned Huntington Golden Coat Diner. Clearly that place was abandoned, and some stupid jagoff showed up and told me it wasn't abandoned, and it was very smarky until I popped off on him off camera. I popped off on him, you know, in other words, you know, he showed up thinking that he was cool. He showed up in a freaking tracksuit and everything, and a freaking Starbucks drink or whatever. You know, and let's just say in other words, I'm not going to say exactly what I said, but let's just say that I told him that, you know what, I'm not even going to worry about it. Let's just say that I told him that if you don't get out of my face within 5 seconds, I'm going to take that drink and I'm going to give it to you somewhere you'll never find it again. That's just saying it clean. But that day, I just wasn't having it. I said it a whole lot worse than what I just said it now, but I just said it clean because I'm a family-friendly channel. But when that happened that day at the abandoned Huntington Golden Coat Diner, I was going through enough and I wasn't having it that day. And when I apprehended him for him trying to be smart, you know, for him trying to be a smart ass with me, he looked at me, he rose his eyebrows, and he put his hands up, and he backed up, and he left. Thusly, eventually, I came back and continued my video. So that's not the point, though. I'm just saying, you know, with that being said, the point is of that whole statement, you know, the point, and then obviously you guys remember the whole Tesla Tom incident that happened in Comac. Again, another place was abandoned. A freaking party city. All party cities across the United States are closed. And freaking Tesla Tom showed up at the one in Comac when I was filming, and they tried to pop off on me, and I too went off on him. So the point of that, you know, the point of those two confrontations, the whole point of that is that when there was people here cleaning out the store, and when there were people here, you know, emptying everything out and getting rid of all the equipment, all the food, whatever it was that was left, with the amount of people that were here, the point is of those two confrontations, I didn't want to get confrontational with anybody. And there was, you know, like I said, there were people here cleaning out the entire restaurant, all the equipment and everything that was in there, they were clearing out. They were clearing it out. And obviously they still had the signage up when that was going on. And now the signage is gone. There ain't no more signage. So obviously, you know, with that being said, I didn't want to get confrontational with anybody. You know, you guys know me. I'm not a confrontational person at all. But if you get confrontational with me, then I'm going to get confrontational with you. It's that simple. You know, I don't back down when I get spoken to in a rude manner. You know, if I get spoken to in a way that's very disrespectful, if I get spoken to in a way that's very disrespectful, and if I get treated like a disingenuous cohort of sinning, I'm not going to sit back and put my feet up on the table and say that it's okay. I'm going to come back at you harder than you came at me, because I don't like being disrespected, and I don't like being confrontational, and I don't like people confronting me for something that's so irrational. You know, and that's just who I am, you know, and obviously, but I still have the same personality. I may be fun and bubbly and things like that, you know, but obviously, as you guys saw in the Tesla Tom video, I'm not a person you want to get angry. It's just, it is what it is, you know, and right now I'm going through, I'm sorry if I'm like sounding like I'm mad, but like I'm going through a lot right now. I just lost my job with Uber Eats. You know, unfortunately, I just got the email and I just got the text that I just lost my job with Uber Eats. And that, you know, this whole summer has been a cluster, you know, and obviously, unfortunately for me, this just seals the deal right there. That was the final nail in the coffin. Me losing my job with Uber Eats is the final nail in the coffin. So it's been rough, man. This whole year has been fucking rough. But it is what it is. All right. Well, anyways, enough rambling on. Enough with the talking. Enough with the yapping. And let's get out of the car and check out this abandoned Fresh Market here in Smithtown. This place closed down on June 18th. So almost 2 months ago, this place closed down. It closed down on June 18th, 2025. I remember when I heard that they were closing down. So, yeah, man. So I was shocked. Honestly, I applied for a job here one time and they never got back to me, unfortunately. That was a few years ago. But, you know, whatever. It is what it is. So, yeah, guys. The Fresh Market here in Smithtown. You guys ready to go? Alrighty, enough with the talking, enough with the yapping, and let's get out of the car and check out this abandoned Fresh Market here in Smithtown. Ready to go? Alrighty, here we go. Alright, what's going on? Well, here we are. Welcome to the abandoned Fresh Market here in Smithtown. 138 East Main Street, Smithtown, New York, 11787. So like I said before, this supermarket here is part of a shopping center. It's part of the branch shopping center here in Smithtown on Main Street. 138 Main Street, Smithtown, New York, 11787. So there it goes right there behind me, as you guys can see the signage or the labels call. That was right there behind me. You know, there's a couple of windows that we can see through. You know, very cheaply, instead of, I thought there was film on the windows or the doors. I thought there was film. But very stupidly and very cheaply, they put shopping bags to cover up all the windows. I was looking through and I'm like, what the f? Yo, what the f is this? They put freaking shopping bags? They put motherfucking shopping bags to clear up or close up the windows? Bunch of freaking cheap asses, you know? So I'm here to do a video for you guys. As cars closing on right behind me. So I'm here to do a video for you guys. I was gonna come here, you know, a while ago, like a month ago, and they, obviously I said that there were still people, you know, cleaning out the whole restaurant or whatever. And now, you know, we don't have to worry about that no more, you know? Now we're here, and the place is empty, so we're good to go. So we're good to check this place out, you know what I mean? And like I said, this place closed down on June 18th. It closed down on June 18th. So it's gone now. So now, we have the opportunity to do a video here for you guys. You know what I mean? All right. Well, anyways, enough with the talking, enough with the yapping, and let's turn the camera around and check out this abandoned fresh market here in Smithtown. You guys ready to go? Alrighty, here we go. Alrighty, and there it is, the abandoned fresh market here in Smithtown. Lately we've been doing a lot of videos here on my neighborhood. Pretty cool. Let's check this place out. And like I said before, this place closed down on June 18, 2025. So it's been closed for almost 2 months. And like I said, I was kind of adamant about filming this place because we couldn't see inside. You could obviously see they have all the windows covered. You see, like these three here, you can see my reflection. Yep. You can see my reflection in here. So clearly they have these windows covered up over here. I think this one's covered, right? Yeah, they're all covered. But you can see through here. Right over here, see? Look. Oh, there it goes. Right there. See, they cleaned out the whole restaurant. You can't really see because of the glare, because it's daytime. Guaranteed if I came back here during nighttime, it'll be a lot easier to see. But we're taking advantage of this beautiful weather. Zoom that out. Then over here, you come right here, you can see really good. Boom. Right there. See, they stripped out the whole restaurant. Well, not the whole restaurant, but the whole supermarket. The whole place is gone. So they took everything out of there. You know, all the freezers and all the stuff, all the equipment, all the food, whatever it is they had left, they took it out of there. The fresh market. Now it's known as the gone market, the no market, the zero market. You can also see through here too. Let's see. Yep, there we go. Oh wow, you get a pretty good view there. No more. Yep. Gone. And over there, that's where my next video is going to be after I get out of here. You see that building right over there? Right behind the pizzeria? Right there where they have that like little steeple looking, thing on the roof that looks like a bell tower. Yeah, that's where I'm going to go next. The abandoned Meteorite. The abandoned Meteorite over here. That used to be a Capital One bank a long time ago. It was Capital One. They closed down and they put an abandoned, well, not an abandoned, but they put a Meteorite urgent care there and then they closed and now it's abandoned. So that's where we're going next. Yeah, see, they got all of these covered with bags. But you could see through here though. On this side, you could actually see it through here. Look. Right there, you can see really good in here. Right here, there's no reflection, so you could actually see pretty good in here. You see? There it goes. Oh wow, yeah, you get a really good view in here. Yep. What does that say? Let me zoom that in. What does that say? Kebab, grilled, serve. Chuck chicken special. Burgers made fresh daily. Oh, oopsies. Sorry. There you go. That's it. No more fresh market. What we're looking at right now, this is where the bathrooms would have been. See? Right here they had the bathrooms. Well, I mean, not exactly where that door is, but you know. Yeah. Bathrooms would have been right here. You see. It's one of these windows you could actually see. Yep, right there, see? See the men's bathroom right there? This is where the bathrooms would have been. Unless that was the woman's. Was it? Let's keep going through every window. I don't think that was a woman's bathroom. Because why would that be another bathroom if they have a window on the door? It's probably some kind of an office or something like that. No more fresh market. Oh yeah, this right here was the woman's bathroom. Right there, yep. They have both bathrooms wide open too. Well, the men's bathroom is not really open. but the woman's bathroom is wide open. So, yeah. Oh well. Such a shame they closed. It's a real shame, man. Wow. No more Fresh Market. Yeah, they closed down on June 18th. So they've been closed for a couple of months. I'm gonna come over here, but I'm gonna be very careful because in the crack over here, there seems to be a very big hive nest. And there's a lot of fucking bees. There's a lot of fucking bees and I don't want to get stung. Oh, here we go. Let me raise my hand just a little bit. Let's see if I can zoom that in for you guys. Wait, hold on, wait a minute. Hold on. Oh, it's a little too much. Okay, there we go. Hold on, wait, that's still too much. Okay, here we go. There go the windows you can see inside of. The clear windows. Well, the windows have some kind of a special tint on it. So since the windows have some kind of a special tint, it made it look like it was covered. Most of them are covered with shopping bags. But, you know, through these couple of windows here, we're able to see inside. You know. Oh, there it goes. Sorry, I didn't mean to zoom in that much. Alright. Yeah, you see right there, there's like a little freaking crack right there. See all the hives? All the bees? That little crack right there, there seems to be a freaking hive nest. So I'm staying away from there. I'm gonna back up because I don't want to get attacked by bees. There's a whole bunch of freaking bees and I don't want to get attacked. I don't want to get freaking stung. Alright. Well, that does it for this video. I know it was quick and I know it was short, but sometimes that happens. A couple of cars got me, so sometimes that happens. I know it's quick and I know it's short, but sometimes that happens. There goes Casper. What's going on, Casper? There it is. Casper. Love my car. Alright. Well, that's going to do it for this video here at the Fresh Market. Oops, sorry. That's going to do it for this video here at the Fresh Market. So real quick, I'm going to do a walk around. And then I guess I'll see you guys in the car for a quick outro. And then we're going to mosey on over next door. Over there. To the abandoned Meadowright Urgent Care. That pizzeria is brand new too. It's called The Pizzeria. They have one in South Smith Haven Mall. And I think they have a few other brick and mortar stores too. That used to be a pizzeria called Bonacera. But I heard that there were ownership issues, and I heard the owner wasn't all that nice, and they closed him down. He just either he left or some other thing happened. But I do know that there was some kind of a feud with the owner of that pizzeria, and they closed it, and now they opened this place up. But the building, the point of interest is right there. Destination is right there, right behind the pizzeria. The abandoned Meadowright, formerly known as Capital One, that became into an urgent care center. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna do the walk around, and after I do the walk around, I'll see you guys in the car for a quick outro, and then we're gonna move on over next door to the abandoned Meadowright Urgent Care. All right? Alrighty. See you guys soon. What's going on? So what do you guys think about that, huh? What'd you think? Huh? Pretty cool, right? Yeah. Well, you know, I figured since I had nothing to do and since I was in the area, I figured I'd come out here and do a video for you guys. You know, and I've been wanting to come here for a while too, but I just simply couldn't do the video here due to the fact that there were tons of people here for the past month cleaning out the entire restaurant and literally taking everything out of there. As you guys saw, the whole store was stripped clean. You know, the refrigerators, you know, all the freezers, you know, whatever food they had, whatever equipment that was there, everything is gone. That's it. They took out everything. Se fue todo. Lo llevaron todo. Ya no hay nada más. They took everything out of there. So, You know, and obviously, since there were people here milling around, you know, I just didn't want to come over here and cause a disturbance. And I didn't want to draw attention to anybody, you know. I didn't want to, you know, run into a confrontation like what happened at 110 Golden Coach Center and what happened with Tesla Tom over there at the Party City in Comac. So obviously, you know, but now that there's nobody here, I came in to do a video. And here we are. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man. So, yeah, guys, the Fresh Market. Pretty cool, right? Yeah. Well, like I said, this place closed down on June 18th. So, they've been closed for almost 2 months. You know, and obviously, as of tomorrow, let's see how good my math is. July 18th is a month. So, that's 30 days. 28, 40. August 8th. So, as of tomorrow, because today is August 7th. So, as of tomorrow, August 8th, this place will be closed approximately 50 days. So they closed down 50 days ago, 2 months ago. Damn, and that was bad at math, and I'm actually pretty good that I was able to analyze that. I'm not, like, when it comes to the analytics, I'm not very analytical. When it comes to math, I'm not very analytical. I'm not. I'm very bad at math, and I'm freaking surprised that I even passed my freaking regents, you know, in math when I was in high school, you know? Oh, man. No, but anyway, man, so yeah. So this place closed down almost 2 months ago, you know, and obviously I'm glad I was able to come out here to do a video for you guys. And, you know, I figured since it's a nice day out here, I'll come out here and spend some time with you guys, you know what I mean? Yeah. All right, well, I'm not going to talk too much. You know, it's going to be a quick outro because I want to go across the street over here, right on the other side of the shopping center, and I want to check out that abandoned Matter-Right urgent care. You know, it used to be a Capital One bank. It used to be a Capital One. And then they closed down, and then I think during the pandemic, during COVID, they turned it into an urgent care center. And for whatever reason, they closed it. I don't know why, but they closed it. It was called Matter-Right. You'll see it. They have a sticker. They have the stickers right down the back door. On the back entrance, they have a set of stickers that say Matter-Right. So obviously, it's clearly obvious, you know, this place is gone now. So obviously, you know, we're going to go and check that place out. So I'm doing 2 videos for you guys. 2 videos in 1 day. What's going on, yo? Hell yeah, we are back into the swing of things. And it feels amazing. It feels absolutely amazing. All right, guys. Well, let me stop talking. Enough with the talking and enough with the yapping, because I want to get across the street and I want to check out that abandoned Matter-Right urgent care center. So, just like Wally always says at the end of each and every one of his videos, you guys stay awesome. And just like I always say at each and every one of my videos, you guys stay cool, stay happy, keep smiling, and just enjoy your life. What's going on, yo? All right, guys, I'm going to let you go. And in 2 seconds, I'll see you right over there at the abandoned Matter-Right urgent care center. All right? Alrighty. See you guys in a few.